All right, welcome back to the two-stroke turbo channel, everyone. Welcome back to a two-stroke car. This is my first microcar that I've ever had. It's what got me into the sport. This is a 1969 Subaru 360. It's a very hot day today. It's 85 degrees, and we've been out tooling around on this. It's really hot. Stella, my shop dog, is sleeping in the back seat. She's hot. Tired. Chased a coon a little bit today, and you can see we've got the front hood or the trunk or the frunk, whatever you want to call it, open on the Subaru 360 sedan. That's always something. Look at this wheel. Can you see the brake fluid leaking onto my white walls? It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like this. So I got brake fluid, and I'm going to try to limp it home. And you can see in the front trunk, the brake fluid reservoir, the brake fluid level is right here. So we've got a pretty good leak. That's too bad. We're going to fill it up and drive it home carefully. This is a fun little car, but I haven't driven it too much lately. In fact, I did a video 2 weeks ago where it wouldn't start, and that's because the carburetor dried out. The fuel level, it's gravity feed fuel system, and the way it works is when you start the engine, the vacuum valve opens to let fuel flow, and if you can't start the engine, if the carburetor's dry, well, then you may not ever get it started. So I poured a little fuel in the fuel bowl and it fired right up, and it's been running reliably. However, the brakes are now an issue, so gotta work on that. All right, well, we're gonna put a little brake fluid in this thing and let's do a little drive. Let's enjoy our day. We're not gonna be too terribly upset about redoing the brakes for the, I don't know, umpteenth time on this car, but it's what it is. Let's put some fluid in it and enjoy the day. Remember that brake fluid is corrosive, so you do not want to spill brake fluid onto your little precious microcar or any car that has a painted surface at all. So we've got a full reservoir. Put this back together and we'll go for a little drive. Neat little thing. I love this car. It is a very original Subaru 360. It's all original paint, including some dents and dings, but this is the original car that I have. I have redid the interior, but I did it exactly the way it was. No headrests. Headrests weren't an uncommon option. I have redone the brakes a few times, and I can fit my 6-foot frame in here pretty well. Still has the original stickers on the door there for break-in procedure and suggested shift points. But we don't pay attention to that. We really like this thing and we like to rev it up. When it starts, that is. Pull a choke. There we go. It does have an aftermarket tachometer, and you can see there's a little bit of blue smoke. We have a cylinder head temperature gauge on here. Tells us how hot the engine is. It will seize at anything over 350, and that's in Fahrenheit. All right, let's make sure there's nobody behind us. Stella is still with us. Yeah. Oh, good. And let's keep our eyes on the road. Pop, pop, snap, snap. Yeah, the brake pedal is a little squishy. So we're going to rip through the gears. I don't see anybody on this road here. We have a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. Here we go. Second gear. RPM. Third gear. Takes a little while to get going in third gear. That's 55. And then we got one more gear. Overdrive. We got a red light. That's pretty snappy for a little 360cc two-stroke car with brakes that are not adequate currently. Usually it stops pretty good. This thing is a ton of fun. Stella, what do you think? Oh, I got a shift. we go. Couldn't use my hand to shift. I was holding the camera. We're going up a hill.